creating functions in bash and taking parameters. Whenever we talk about functions, parameters come along with it, right? So through command line, how we can do a function and also pass parameters. Can you think how it is possible? Let's try. It is entirely possible to do using Vim. How do we start Vim? VIM. Now, Vim is nothing but VI, but it is enhanced, improved VI we call it. Vim is VI improved, okay? So it was actually meant for Unix. It is cloned as Vim now. Clear? So, starting with Vim, bash scripting. Now, at the command prompt, you will type all the commands at the command prompt. For me, I need to enter into bash. Okay? Whenever I'm on Mac system, if you are trying to use Vim, enter the bash. Okay? Only Mac users. Once you enter bash, the first command you are going to use is Vim and the file name. So, Vim shell script .sh. The bash script ends with .sh. Okay? Press enter. Again, I repeat, you need not write or anything, pay attention. Most important is you pay attention. Important key points you can note down. Okay? If you pay attention and listen, half the task is done. You have to understand it. So once you type the file name, you press enter, you will be directly taken to Vim editor. Can you see the Vim editor here? How do you start typing into it? What is the key? Insert, I key. Okay, press I. What should be the first command? Hash, exclamation mark, /bin/bash. Hash, like the way you use for C programming, hash include stdio.h, right? Similarly, over here for bash scripting in Vim, you will start with hash, exclamation, /bin/bash. After that, I'm going to enter the function name. There are two ways you can write the function name or declare the function. One is directly type function and the name of the function. Okay? This is only for Mac users. I said you enter into bash. Rest you are already into Vim. Okay? From the command prompt, you can directly, when you type Vim and the file name, you will be taken to your Vim script. You don't concentrate on the terminal that is shown for me. For you, it is Vim, as you see on your screen. This is only for Mac users. Okay? Bash, ZSH is only for Mac users. Fine? Don't get confused with that. What is happening inside is important. After that, have you all followed? Are you all getting the Vim bash file opened like this? First line, function declaration. Inside this function, I'm only trying to print on the new line, okay? Now see, whatever comes inside the function, I am putting it after the tab. Good practice, okay? This should be followed in all programming languages as well, not only limited to here. Whenever you start a function and you are writing what goes into it, follow a tab so that when you read, it becomes easy. We say, the code should be easily readable. This is what it means. So what you know now, inside this function, what is happening? What I'm doing is, I'm only writing a message over here. I'm making a call to my function. Now I want to close this file. What I have to do? Escape. Very nice. escape to close this. Please understand, and these are important things, okay? Pay attention. Escape to come out of this mode. Now I want to quit this. Save and quit. What I will do? What is the command? WQ. So I will put colon WQ. I will be back to my terminal. Are you all back to your terminals? Now, over here at the terminal, I am typing chmod plus x dot slash shell script dot sh. I have used the tab again. Whenever I have to write file names, as I mentioned, file names, use tabs. Okay? Function names, use tabs. Formulas or the major command, use tab. Yes, somebody was raising the hand. What happened? It will vary because that is the reason I am saying you pay attention to what I am showing. You may make notes. You can execute later. Because if we waste time in solving one, you will have the same issue that is going to be. See, most important is you have to enter into that I, insert mode, otherwise it will not happen. If you are typing something in the script, you have to be in I mode, insert mode, otherwise nothing will happen. Okay? Just ensure that you are in I mode. And when you are coming out, escape colon WQ. Just keep this fixed in your mind now, for now, and later also. What is CH mode? Change mode. Change mode plus X means I am giving it the executable right. Please make a note of this, okay? This is important. And then I gave the name of the file, shellscript.sh. Can you see? It is showing me what is there inside this particular file. Can you see the name printed here? Now I will show you other way of writing the same function, which I follow. This is one method how you are going to do it. The second method which I follow, I will show you after this. Is this written? Plus X is to add the executable rights. So to remove, what it will be? If I have to remove the right, what will be the command? Minus X. Who said it? Very nice. CH mode is change the mode. Change the mode to what? I am making the file to be executable by adding plus X. If I have to remove that, what will I do? Minus X. Okay? Clear? Confused? Tell me right now, then again we cannot have a repeated session on Sunday. CH mode is change mode. Plus X is you are giving the executable rights. If you have to give the rights, plus X. If you have to remove the right, minus X. After that, dot slash shell script. Dot means what? It is in this directory. You remember this pattern. After that, you are going to do dot slash shell script. This is one way to declare the function and how to execute it. I will show you the way that I follow. But the way I follow works on my Mac system. If it is not working on your system, what are you going to do? You will come back to your first method. Okay, so I have shown you both the methods. One of them will surely work on your laptop. The second method to do the same. Okay, instead of retyping everything, I will copy and get it from there only. Over here, now in the second method, just see the change that I'm writing. Instead of saying function print name, bracket open, what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to write it as a function explicitly. I will directly say print name followed by open and close bracket followed by the opening bracket here. This is the way to declare the function. The second way to declare the same function. Okay? Please note it. One method is you explicitly write function and the name of the function. Second method, you directly write the function with the parenthesis and the opening brace. Flower bracket as we call it. Have you all written down? Can we proceed? After this, same method, escape. I'm doing escape. Shift colon WQ, enter. You will come back to your terminal. Now, the way I execute it is source. Instead of having the confusion of that chmod plus x and all that, I simply type source, file name, shell script 1, no it was .sh. Can you see the output shown directly over here? The moment I gave source file name, it showed me what is the output. And now if I give the function name, then also it is showing me what is there inside that function. So basically what is happening, can somebody tell me? In this way, bash functions can be defined in a file, imported in the command prompt with the source command. Please pay attention to what I'm saying. Each word is important here. Okay? By following this method, what did we do? We have written bash function defined in a file, imported in the command prompt, correct? With the source command, and then used it within the command prompt just like any other command. Correct? Are you all following? Thus, all commands are like functions in Linux. Do you all agree? All the commands that we are using, somebody was asking me, this draw rectangle, why? Why only draw rectangle? Why we can't write rect and all that? It is because of this. These are already defined functions. Okay? So, all commands are like functions in Linux. And if you all have tried Lisp in your engineering, you would realize this is similar to it. Why? Everything is separated by spaces. Just like as you write in your Lisp language. Everything gets separated through spaces. Now, the task for you is, I want you to quickly write me a bash file with the name image commands. In that file, you will have a function framed rectangle. In this bash file, you are going to have a function framed rectangle which will contain number 1, the khaki background file, plain khaki background or any color background for that matter. Okay? Second, a rectangle, plain rectangle. And third, you should be compositing the two and showing me the final framed rectangle now. Start. I'm also doing it parallelly, but you all dare not see the screen. You have to do it yourself parallelly, okay? Only then you will know where you're going wrong. Yes. Inside Vim, your delete key will not work. You have to remember your Vim commands inside Vim. DD, D5D, D5W. So now you know where Vim commands are recorded. You can get your Vim. You are not into it. Don't look on the board. I have some other commands. You may execute them also. Follow the naming convention when you write the function names, capital KC. right? Background, square, and the composite. I put it up on the board as well. The 3 commands, please verify whether you got the same or you have got it different. I have written it on screen. Hurry up. Be a little faster in typing. Yeah, sure. See? Is it okay now? Huh? Can you all say it now? The 3 functions, the 3 commands, sorry, are already listed there. Are you getting the same? You can take a photo if you want. Let's proceed. What is the next command I have to execute? Escape. Right? Escape, shift, WQ. I come back to my prompt. Here I will do source. And my file starts with something called IM. After that, tab. So it is telling me these are all the files that are there. So I will try to give it. Okay. So I've got the file correctly now from the tab. See, tab will give you all the possible combinations. You have to go on giving it the next letter as it comes. And then again press tab. It goes on auto-completing it. Okay. That means now it is directly taking me out of it. That means there are no errors in my function. What was the name of the function that we wrote? Framed rectangle, right? What was the file name given? Merge.png. Please note down this sequence of commands. After the source, you are going to give the function name. After the function name, I am opening the file in which the output exists. Have you all noted it? Take a photo if you want. Very important how you execute the file. One of you all can take and then circulate it in your groups. Can you see the merged file? Now, if you notice, over here to execute, I want your attention here because this is very important what I am going to tell you now. If you notice what is happening, we are executing 3 different commands. So 3 different files will be created. One is khaki, one is square, and the third one is merge. For one function, if you start creating 3 files like this, don't you feel you are going to waste the space unnecessarily? Yes, no? Yes. So can we come up with a better alternative to reduce this? What could be the better alternative? Think and tell me. We want only the final output file. But if you notice, it will give you 3 different files created here. I'll show you. See, khaki square. Can you see this? Khaki square, merge, and square. 3 files are unnecessarily created for one output file. So intermediate files which are there, we don't want them to be created. What can be done? Any idea? Sachil, what's your name? I forgot. Sudarshan. Sudarshan, no? You only? Yeah? Somnath, sorry. Can you think of an idea and tell me? See, I've shown you that it is unnecessarily creating 3 files while I want only one output file, which is merge. Correct? So why do I create these 2 intermediate files? Is there a better way not to have those intermediate files? Can we avoid creating them? Very good. This is the output this is the answer I was waiting for. We will have to redirect the output of these 2 intermediate files. Did we learn redirection first in our class? I know it was shown on screen here, but at least you should know where it can be used. Okay? So that redirection we will see the practical use of it over here. Okay? How to do it? We will see how the redirection works. Redirection will redirect the output to another file, and then we would see how to output it to a variable. Okay? So redirection, please make a note of this point here, because files created unnecessarily, to avoid that and create just one output file, we are going to use redirection. Redirection will convert the output to a file. I will explain what is redirection first so that you get clarity on it. See, redirection works in case where there are intermediate files created, okay? So I am giving a command over here wherein I have said canvas size is 500 by 500, canvas is khaki, and the output is of the type PNG. Output is of the type PNG. I have not given the file name here. Are you noticing? After that I have put a colon, which is just like the colon after the canvas. Okay? After that I have just put a dash. I have not told it where to place that file. Okay? I have only given the type of the file. So when you give this command, what happens? The output comes on the screen. Why? Output is come directly on the screen. Why? Because we have not saved it into any file, the output is coming to the default file, which is standard out, and standard out is nothing but the screen. Are you all understanding this part? Default output file is standard out, and standard out is nothing but the screen. So if I have to redirect this to a file, let's say I am putting it into my image.png. Now I have redirected the output. Can you see this redirection happening here? I have put the greater than symbol. I have put the file name. Now where the output should go? Yeah, so I will say open my image.png. Are you getting the output now? So what have you done? You have successfully redirected the output from the screen to the file. Similarly, now you are going to learn how you are going to redirect this output instead of a file to a variable. Are you all understanding what I am trying to convey? Yes, no? Any doubts? Please raise your hand. See, we know that the file, output file which is there are 3 output files that are generated, which is not required. We need only one output file. All agree to this? So what did we do? Somebody said over here that redirection can help us to avoid those unnecessary files which are created. For that, I knew that you all are not aware of redirection. Were you all aware? No, you all had heard it, but you all don't know the use of it. That is the reason I thought of explaining direction. For that, I give you a simple convert command over there, which is having a background 30. I have not told it where to save this. I have just said the type of the file is PNG. I have not given it the file name explicitly. I have given the end to be colon dash. Dash is nothing. So where it will output? It will output it on the standard output file, which is standard out, the screen. Clear? But do we want the output in gibberish manner coming like this on the screen? No, we want a proper output. So what did we do? We redirected that gibberish what we saw into a file, and we got a beautiful output in my image. Next step, instead of giving it in a file, I am putting it in a temporary variable. Temporary variable everybody will understand. Why? In C it is famous, no? Temp A, temp B, temp C. So this is temporary variable. Okay? Now that we are going to implement using a temporary variable. Clear now? Any doubts? So how we are going to put it in temporary variable is the next approach. See, if you have doubts, please raise your hand and ask. So now, I am going back to my file. Over here, I will change the function as only frame rectangle, I will say. Okay? Inside this, what I want to achieve, I want to declare a variable name, local frame, which is equal to redirection. So what am I trying to redirect in it? The output of this first command. I will not give the location of it, I will just say PNG colon after this I am going to say the next variable to be local rectangle, again equal to redirection. This part over here. Please observe what is happening. You need not type or you need not write. This will be made available to you. Okay? Just pay attention to what I am doing. The steps that I am following are important. Again over here, I am not giving the explicit file name. After this, what should be the next change? I am going to use those variables here. So when you are using the variables, how are you going to use? $sign with the variable name that you have declared. $frame, $rectangle. Have you all understood what we have done? We have simply defined two local variables. One is frame, one is rectangle. Place the same commands inside it. Here, at the end, we are redirecting it to a file. Similarly for the second one. And lastly, we are using the variables that we have set on top. Is everyone clear with what we have done here? One of you all can take a photo who is nearby and then circulate it in your groups. What should be the next step? We are done with it. So escape, shift, :WQ, enter, source, image commands.sh. What is the function that we have written? Only frame rectangle, correct? What was the file name? merge.png. Have you got the same output as before? People over there, are you comfortable? Have you all followed what we are doing? We have redirected the output into a variable. That's the only change we have done. Are we all here? Are you following? Difficult?
Yes.
Functions. Same functions we use in C, C++. Here only tedious thing for you, because you don't have practice in Vim, is inserting, deleting. So that's why don't waste time now. Otherwise we will be with just one program. For today, just pay attention. You have to know what exactly you have to do. Once you are thorough, practice those commands at home. Insert, delete. Okay? Then this is nothing. This is very easy. You have to understand the concept. That is more important. Clear? And write down the flow in which I am taking it. This is clear. Now can you make a change, and now can you tell me, for every color, are you going to write a new code? This is for khaki color. I don't want to see khaki color, I want to see the red color there. Red frame rectangle. What will you do? She wants orange rectangle frame. Sit and write for everyone. One more.
Call the function and then
Pass parameters. Give the input parameter as a color. Can you do that change? Write on the paper for now. I don't want you to struggle in Vim. At least come out with the process. I have written the function on the board. The only change we will have is you add color. Whenever you are using those variables, remember you have to put a dollar, like how we have done here. Convert. Instead of file names, directly we have given the variable names here, correct? That you have to remember. Can you see the change in the new function? Can take a photo of the new function. So we have given the input variable to be local color. We have initialized it to 1. Just like how you initialize your local variables. Remember? We are passing the input parameters here. Are you able to relate? So we have passed the local parameter having the value 1. We have declared the variables here, frame and rectangle, as before. This is unchanged. This is as is above, from here to down. The only change is I am using local color over here. And instead of canvas giving the color, I am putting $color. Why? Because that is the input parameter. Have you all understood? So input parameter I have taken as $color. So no more you are going to give the fixed color. Clear with this? So now escape shift:WQ. I am executing it. What is the function name here? The new function that we wrote, colored frame rectangle, right? I need to pass the color to it. Which color do you all want? Let's say red. Open. Open. Colored frame rectangle. merge_color.png I have said, so that it takes the input. Yes, that's the change, correct. Shift:WQ. Source. Correct. What should be the next command for this? Colored framed rectangle is the name of the file. I am passing the color red to it. While opening, I opened the previous file. Instead of opening merge_, I'll remove the file name completely to avoid confusion. See, merge.png was the previous file, simple merge file. Now I've said it should be merge. I'm putting the tab, so it is showing me merge_ there. So now if I want the color to be orange, what should be the command? I will go to source first, execute it again, right? I will go to colored frame rectangle, I will say orange. Now open merge_, tab I am saying. It gave me the options. Out of that I want something starting with O. So again I press tab, autofill there. Is it easy now? With one small change of passing the input parameter, how many problems have I solved? Otherwise, how many files would I had to create? As many number of people ask me, those many files I would have been sitting and creating. Now I have solved the problem. Whoever comes, whichever color you want, just pass the file, the color, it will render that particular colored frame rectangle. Clear? Is everyone thorough with how to pass parameter? You initialize that particular parameter to 1 while using $the name. If it can solve such a big problem for you, can you think of any other problem that comes to your mind wherein you are supposed to create different things based on one?
Animating the
Any meeting is last. Before that, have you seen a playing card?
Yes.
Does it follow this? Basically, sequence from 1 to 8. Only the color changes. The rank changes. Card remains card. Right? Can we try to do that? That is our next task. I am showing the color code here. Done? Escape, shift, colon number 2. Please pay attention. In order to design your card, the first command I would go by is convert minus fill, let's say red, minus point size. Point size is nothing but the font size. We are creating image through text now. See the beauty of it. Using the text, we will create the image. Okay? So, because of that, we are using point size. Point size is like the font size, label, colon, open bracket. Please pay attention here. Now, I want the first card to be of spade. Okay? I need that symbol, Unicode character. So, we are using Unicode character here. Okay? On your systems back home, the shortcut key to get that particular Unicode symbol will be different. On Mac, it is Control plus Command plus space, you get your Unicode symbol. On your systems, it is going to be Control plus Shift plus U plus some hex digit, which you need to find out. Google it out on your particular system. What is the relevant hex code for it? Okay? So, over here, I am using spade. And I will say card.png. Invalid argument point size. Why? I have not given what should be the point size. It should be 500. Minus point size. Point size 500, label, convert minus field red minus point size 500, extra space gone here, label is become able, what happened? Okay, card.png, no decode delegate, why? Convert minus fill now it worked. Convert minus fill red minus point size 500, label, quote, colon. The label is nothing but which symbol, Unicode symbol you are going to have in your playing card that you are going to generate, and finally the file name. So now I am saying open. Can you see the first card symbol created? We have not yet created the card. Only the first card symbol is come. Okay? But do we want it of this size? No. So we'll have to chop off the borders that are come to it. Okay? We can see some additional space coming around. So let's try to chop it off. For that, the option is minus trim. Please note down the options, okay? Minus trim will chop off the border. Ignore the message of warning. It is a warning that has come. But see, it has chopped it off from all sides. Can they come in front or something like that? Because they are not executing it. No. So let them come somewhere here and say. Come in front, because anyways you are not executing it, right? Come in front. If you are not able to see it, it is important that you pay attention and understand this. So you all can come in front if you are not able to see. I had zoomed it because somebody had requested me this. They are not able to see. Shall I reduce it here? Is this better? Okay. Have you all followed what happens when we trim it? Now, after trimming, I realize that still I want it to be of a restricted width and height. I don't want that to be shaken by anybody. Nobody should, it's like a lock. I don't want anybody to change it. Okay? How to do that? A small change will help us to do that part. Minus trim, and then I will say minus resize 120 by 120 with an exclamation. Now, why that resize? Because I am reducing the size. Okay? Why 120 by 120 only? Need not be. You put your own size there. I have put because I felt 120 looks better for me. You can put your own size. Exclamation. Nobody will alter it. Okay? I want it to be that only. Can you say it now? Shrinked. Correct? I have managed to shrink it. Similarly, if I want to enlarge it, because in the middle, if you remember on your playing card, middle it is enlarged. To the corner it is small. You all remember playing cards, no? Donkey we play. Right? Donkey playing cards. What we have? The small image on top. In the middle is the big image. Right? So let's create that big image now. What will be the change? Instead of 120, I will have to increase it. That's the only change I will have to do. 280 by 280. No, something has gone missing. Minus point size label. Why the C is come in the middle? Why car is come in the middle? N is come in the middle. Still I am not happy. There is 120 there. That is what I am thinking. Weird it looked. No, still there is something missing. C. No. Okay. Wait, I'll just terminate my terminal. Yeah. I've just restarted it because it's showing me gibberish. Is this visible? Or I need to increase? Okay. Convert minus size. Tell me what it is. Was it minus size? Point size? Minus, no? 500 minus fill red minus point size 500, then label colon control command space then minus trim minus resize 280 by 280 exclamation and card. What is happening? To 80 bar. Minus trim minus resize 280 by 280 exclamation card dot png. Open card dot png. Why it is not showing still? What happened again? No, because till here it is coming. Minus trim minus resize 280 by 280 card dot png. Open. Enter. Okay. Now I will trim minus resize 280 by 280 exclamation card dot png. Open card dot png. No, it is still stuck. What if I give card 1.png? Does not exist. No, I have not saved it. Okay, convert minus size, sorry, minus fill red minus point size 500 label colon minus trim minus resize 280 by 280 car, yeah, dot png. Let it be now. I missed on to R, D, car dot png. There. Okay, it was getting overwritten and coming back to the command prompt. So this is what we want in the middle. So we have drawn the symbol onto the top right. We have drawn the symbol in the middle. Can we put this in the function now? Can we write the bash script for this? You have to only put these two separate commands that we have executed in the function. Right? Let's do it. So this I will not require, I am removing it. Wait. What is it? I forgot see. DD, how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. DD 12. Yes, escape. DD12, no, it deleted some, escape, DD12, DD will work, bush, wait, everything. Okay, so now let's start with your function. What should be the function name? I am not writing it as function. What we'll name it as? Make card. Now, in order to create different cards of different ranks, what are the different possibilities we have? We have the rank, right? Rank is nothing but number from 1 to k. Second is we have color. We have 4 colors, right? Third is symbol. How many symbols we have? Spade, flower, heart, diamond, 4. So can this become the input? Can we define them as the input parameters? Yes. So let's declare local rank equals $1, local color equals $2, local symbol equals $3. Why 4? Local sim small equals redirection. What is this sim small now? Can you guess? The small symbol. What will come inside that? The command that we saw executing in the command prompt, right? What was the command? Convert minus fill. Color was red, so I am taking it as an input parameter. So I have to precede it with $. Remember? Minus point size 500 label dollar symbol for the second one minus trim minus resize 120 by 120 with an exclamation, and I don't want to be creating separate files. So what I'm doing, directly redirecting the output to what? Is this correct what I've done? Will it create the temporary files? No, it will put it in the variable which is sim small. Understood what we are doing? For today, just understand what is happening. Then similarly you will write for sim big. Correct? With me? Come on. What is the command? It is going to be the same, right? Except for the last change. Convert minus fill, dollar symbol, minus trim, minus resize. Only change will be here, instead of 120 it is going to be 280 by 280. Correct? PNG with a clear what we have done here? Then comes the third one. Is there anything left to be declared into a variable? No, right? We have already declared the rank, color, symbol. We have declared what should happen for sim small, sim big. The final command is to convert. What are we converting? Now we want the outside cover. We have finished designing what we need inside. Don't we need that outside canvas? How is the canvas for the playing card? Is it perfect square? It's a rounded rectangle. So we'll do that now. Convert minus size. I'm giving the size to be 380 by 530. You can change it as per what you feel like. Canvas to be transparent. Minus fill, or shall I write it continuously better? Minus fill, white. It is white color, no? The outside card. Minus stroke. It has a thin stroke outside, black. You can change that too. Okay. What else does it have? We'll have to give it the stroke width this time. What is the stroke width? Stroke is the border. Stroke width is the thickness of that border. Okay. So stroke width I will give to be of size 2. Tell me if I type something wrong, okay? Because these are very crucial things. Should not go wrong. And if you go wrong, you know, in Vim it is trouble to again search, do. Then minus draw. What will I draw? Correct. Round rectangle. Round rectangle. First coordinate will be immediately on top. So 2, 2. I want it to start immediately on the canvas. Second is 376 by 526. Can somebody tell me why 376 and 526? Think and tell me. Somebody is saying it. Yes, please. Can you stand? Correct. Exactly. Canvas size is 380 by 530. But stroke width is of 2. 2 on both. Right? So you will have to reduce minus 4. 2 on this, 2 on this. Are you understanding? That is the reason 380 will become 376. 530 will become minus 4, 520. Clearly understood? What is next? What is left now? That is there, but before that, what else is there on the card? It tells you also, no, what card it is. Minus point size. It will have to fill with the color that is getting passed. Minus stroke. Now, there is a new option coming, minus annotate, plus 20, plus 150. Minus annotate is when you are writing the text. Okay? Remember this, key point. Minus annotate helps you to write the text. And where the text should be, it should be plus 20. So, you are pushing it. If you remember the card, playing card, where the name is mentioned on that card, whether it is ace, number 2, 3, it comes on the extreme corner here. So I have given it at plus 20 and 150 down. Clear? Following it? Are you with me? I don't want you all to learn in MOPA anyways.
Color type.
Yeah, color has to be the same spelling as that.
COLOR.
Good. Where were we? Plus 20 plus 150. Followed by dollar rank. Correct? Rank is telling you which card it is. Then what comes? Dollar sim small. Where this should be placed? Sim small. We are dealing with its translation. We are moving it. So minus geometry will come. Okay? Minus geometry plus 240 on x-axis plus 30 on y-axis. Minus composite. Then dollar sim big. Again minus geometry plus 50 plus 220 minus composite card underscore dollar rank dollar color dollar symbol dot png. Any doubts in the function that we have written? Anyone has doubts? Please ask me right away. Whenever we are using it, it has to come in dollars. This. It has to precede with a dollar. And over there, it has to display what it is. Value. Okay. So let's execute and check what comes. What is the command? Escape, shift colon WQ, coming out of it. Source. We didn't execute, no source here. Source, image, sh. Correct? What was the function? Make card, right? Make card. And what was the option given to make card? It was rank. Correct? First was rank. Then was color, and then was symbol. Or you can give any other symbol. Unrecognized, draw round rectangle. So there is a mistake. Where draw round rectangle. What is the mistake? There is no space, somebody is saying. Let's see. Minus draw. Okay. Shift colon WQ. Okay, now it has executed. What should be my next command? Open card underscore. I've pressed tab, it has auto filled it for me. Okay, let's see what it shows. Have we got the card? Created using the text, and we are using Unicode symbols. Remember that. Okay,